As I was out here making a different video, I was looking at my nasturtiums and I thought, what should I do with these? It seems such a waste to just throw them away because you can eat them. They apparently have a number of uses. So I thought I would make another video. So welcome back to Brelsford Family Homestead. I'm Darcy. We're going to harvest these nasturtium leaves and dehydrate them and powder them. See if we like it. It has a little bit of a peppery taste. You know, you can eat these. Let's see what they taste like since it's been a little cooler. I guess I should have looked for poop and insects first. It's not, well, I'm smelling paint, I think, from my neighbors. Or maybe it's this. So it has a little weird taste. But let's harvest it and see if we like it. It's worth a shot. The sun's going to be kind of in my eyes, but so this will have to be over a few days because we'll harvest this and then I'll dehydrate it, show it to you, and then we'll have to like actually taste it or use it. So I'm really hoping after I tasted it, I smelled this paint smell. I really hope it's not this, because that will definitely be a big I know I could put the flowers in something too, so maybe since we're doing this, I'll just do that. You can make like tinctures or something. You can make a vinegar with it. Oh, look how pretty that one is. I planted some that were supposed to be red that I knew my youngest would love, and it never flowered. So unless that was what ended up happening, that's really pretty. These came on really late because of me waiting really long to plant them. I started them from seed, but didn't get them in the ground till late. I'm not sure why I was using scissors. This may turn out to not be something I want to use, but it's worth a shot to learn something and try something, right? You never know until you try. And since I have it, it won't cost me anything but time. I don't know if some nasturtium leaves taste different than others or if they're all the same. Do you know? I think it's the plant. That would be so weird if it smells like spray paint. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Just in case, I will leave it at that. I've got some flowers in here, some leaves. I will take those into the house later, rinse them off and put them on the dehydrator, and come back probably in a day or two, but it will seem like a few moments for you. I wanted to quickly show what I was doing. I've got the nasturtiums on dehydrator trays, and I put the flowers in some organic white wine vinegar to infuse that for a vinaigrette. We'll see how it turns out. It's been just over 2 weeks since we harvested the nasturtium together. I dried the leaves, which will grind up into a powder, and I infused the blossoms in white wine vinegar. So we're going to strain that, and we're going to make just a basic vinaigrette, which I've already put everything minus the vinegar in a jar here. There's Dijon mustard, maple syrup, salt, a little bit of pepper, and oil. I used a light olive oil. Most of the time I use avocado oil, but whatever basic vinaigrette you have. So let me get you down here. We'll grind up this. I was going to use my coffee grinder, but we'll try this first. It's supposed to be kind of, peppery, so you could use it like pepper, I guess, but it's not exactly like black pepper, so I'm interested to see what this will taste like sprinkled on different things. But if it could replace black pepper a little bit, that would be nice too, because it's easy to grow. I'm not even sure how you grow black peppercorns, or if you can even grow those here. All right, let's see. I'll let that settle for just a minute so we're not breathing it all in. We'll go ahead and strain the infused vinegar. Now, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any of these little bits you can see floating around. So this is actually a nut milk bag or yogurt bag. I think I have them linked below. If not, I will. So it'll just, after it goes through here, I'll just make sure I don't have any of those little pieces. Smells good, but just maybe a little bit floral as opposed to just white wine vinegar. Okay, yeah, that worked. I mean, it's not a lot, but you can see the little black specks, I think, on there, so that helped get those out of there. And I am going to store it in this little jar that I kept from some other, like balsamic vinegar or something. Actually, since this is like this, I'm going to remove one. I'm just making a small amount of this vinaigrette, so I just need 1.5 teaspoons of the vinegar. So of course I will make a fancy little label for this and keep it in my pantry. That's cute. I'm excited to try that in some different things. So let me see here. I put a blender ball in there, so let's see what. I guess I could have made up some salad ahead of time. Maybe I'll grab some cucumbers and slice one up so I can taste it, not just on a spoon, to give it a fair taste. And then we can sprinkle some of the powder on it too. That sounds like a good idea. All right, let me get those. I went ahead and washed and cut up a cucumber, and my oldest loves cucumbers, so I had her taste the vinaigrette, which I'm not even sure she's had a vinaigrette before. Maybe a long time ago. She is like a total ranch fan. So she liked it. So let's give it a try here. And I finished the powder. I meant to film that, but it got nice and powdery. I just used that little small blender, so it did really well. So we'll sprinkle a little of that on a cucumber too. Let's see. I'll put a little dressing in here so I can double dip if I want to. All right, we'll do this first, and then we'll try just the powder, I think. Or maybe we should do the powder first. Let's just do the powder first. All right, it's just a little bit, because I mean, I don't I have no idea how strong this is. I taste nothing. Well, maybe I do. little peppery aftertaste maybe. I'll put some more on there. Very subtle peppery taste. So I guess if you had somebody who was not a fan of pepper, but you want to still a little something, that would definitely work. But if you were going to try to use it in place of pepper, it's not strong enough, for sure. I think if you used enough for it to equal pepper, it would have a real kind of green taste to it too that may not be desirable in all things. All right, vinaigrette. That is really nice. I'm just gonna try some with this spoon. That's really nice. Now, obviously this is the first time I've done it. I don't know what it would be like with other vinegar, or not vinegars, yes, vinegars, infusing it in other types of vinegars. I went ahead and did the white wine vinegar. So if you give it a try with any other, please let me know how it is. I think I will definitely try that again. I've really been experimenting with some different vinegars and stuff, and I like that. This is also supposed to have some health benefits and things, so research that on your own and look into it. But you know, this was just kind of a spur of the moment, so I didn't even harvest a lot of the nasturtium that I had, but I will be growing it again next year, so I will definitely give this another try, especially the dressing. You know, maybe I can do something else with the leaves. I'm not sure. I'll have to experiment some with cooking. That's not really a totally fair experiment, sprinkling it on a cucumber, I guess. Anyway, I hope you like this video, that maybe encourage you to try making some vinegars yourself with nasturtiums or other things that you grow. I appreciate you being here, for your support and for following along. Until next time, God bless.